So we're taking this truck around the city. We're bringing attention to this story. We don't want people forgetting that Pastor Tim Stevens is still in jail. People are still suffering while those gentlemen sit up in the Sky Palace and enjoy themselves to some Jamesons while Pastor Tim Stevens sits in jail.
Right now on the screen we have a high-res version of what's playing on the side of the van. So this is what people will see, and I can understand why it is agitating. I don't want you to be arrested, but I think you want to engage the police on the subject of peaceful protest, because what you're doing there is a protected form of speech. In fact, political speech under Canadian law has the highest protection given to any speech. So just because some thug says move, all right, well, who are you, on what authority, and you can banter back and forth. I don't want you going to jail over this, but just because some thug says get out, I don't think you have to obey. Calgary police are notorious. They are serial violators of rights. They're disgraceful. We've all seen the footage of them arresting Pastor Pawlowski in the middle of a street, making him kneel down as cars rush by. They're a disgrace. The chief is a disgrace. The mayor is a disgrace. The way they arrested Pastor Stevens in front of his children, frankly, those police should be so embarrassed of their conduct they should resign. The way they swore at, kicked, and threatened to taser Ocean Weisblatt for skating on an open rink. So you are dealing with one of the most immoral and unethical police forces in Canada. Now, I'm not saying don't obey them. We don't want you shot or tasered. But you don't have to rush to comply with one of the most morally corrupt police forces in the country.
For sure. Yeah.
Give me some thoughts on your plans for the day. So you're going to go to the police department, you're going to drive around. Just tell me what the messages are on the truck.
Yeah, so the message is basically that there has been a glaring double standard. Tyler Shandro and his colleagues scoff at these laws and get away without consequence. Meanwhile, pastors, business owners, and individuals are being persecuted and thrown in jail. And that's a double standard that we simply cannot abide. So we're taking this truck around the city. We're bringing attention to this story. We don't want people forgetting that Pastor Tim Stevens is still in jail. People are still suffering while those gentlemen sit up in the Sky Palace and enjoy themselves to some Jamesons while Pastor Tim Stevens sits in jail.
Right now on the screen we have a high-res version of what's playing on the side of the van. So this is what people will see, and I can understand why it is agitating the little armed guards, or they're not even armed, are they? This is what's playing on the side of the van, so I can see why it's irritating them. But you know what? It's not against the law to irritate people, thankfully, otherwise I'd be in jail. But irritating politicians is actually our right, Adam. Do you know that?
I sure do. I've done a little bit of that in my lifetime, I think.
Yeah. Well, listen, I appreciate you joining us. It's a little bit of a spotty Skype connection, which is why we're showing the primary footage directly here. Just one more question about the security guards. Have they indeed run away?
I've not seen them. They said that I have to speak with the truck driver again, because they said they'll only talk to the truck driver, not me. And I was asking if it was a property issue or what, and they wouldn't speak to me. So I'm going to touch base with our truck driver here and see what the story is exactly, and then we'll hang out for as long as we can, certainly.
Yeah. And obviously, if there's any tickets or whatever that the truck driver gets, tell him we'll cover those. I guess what I'm saying is, Adam, you've got some good instincts and some good judgment, but you're also polite. And so, I'm not trying to change you or your personality, and I don't think I would be successful even if I did try and change you. You're who you are. But when someone comes at you with an unlawful or unreasonable request, that's not the time for the polite Adam Soos. That's the time for the righteously indignant, know your rights Adam Soos. So just because some guy says get out of here, the answer to that is, oh, let's do an interview. What's your name and why are you telling me to get out of here? Let's have a democratic banter. So I look forward to lots of banter. I think you've got my phone number. Call anytime today if you're arrested, and we'll get you out of there.
Thanks very much. Appreciate that.
Okay. See you later, Adam. Good luck.
Take care. Bye.
Well, I'm glad he was smiling at the end there. He knew I was joking somewhat, but also somewhat dead serious. I just want to let you know, dear viewer, and the law is slightly different in every province, and I've been trying to Google here while he's on the line. Just because someone says get out. Now, if it's on private property, and if they speak for the owner, you got to get out, because it's private property. But who is that guy? Is that like some busybody? Does he really speak for the owner? Maybe. But it seems like when Adam asked him some questions, he ran away. So in my view, and I'm not the judge, but just my view, is if someone says get out and you say, who are you? And they run away, all right, well, was it a hobo? Was it some scoldy Karen? Who was it? Now, if they were to come back and say, my name is Mr. Joe so-and-so, here's my ID, I'm a security guard, I work for this mall, and I am instructed to have you leave, all right, so leave. I mean, you don't have to sprint out of there, but you gotta leave. But he didn't do that because bullies are often cowards. They count on the fact that everyone else is just so afraid, so there's never any pushback. Adam is certainly no coward, Adam is no pushover, but he's polite because he's a normal person. So we got to train some of that politeness out of him. I don't want him to be rude, that's my job. I want Adam to be polite but firm. So if anyone says get out of there, the answer is not yes, or the answer is who are you again? Oh yeah, can I just see some ID again? Okay, and on what authority is saying that again? And who told you? Okay, all right, I'll go. But not yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, how high would you like me to jump, sir? Adam's doing a great job. Do you think I stressed him out a little bit there? No, he didn't seem stressed. He had a smile at the end. I could see that. He had a smile. You don't think he'll get arrested today? I don't want him to get arrested. I mean, we never want, people say, Ezra, you guys are looking for trouble. We are not looking to get arrested. We're looking to drive around with a Jumbotron truck. That's the plan today. Now, if the other side thinks, oh, we're going to smash this with an arrest, well, we will be there. But that is not our goal. In fact, you heard my instructions to Adam. Find out who's telling you to move, ask on what grounds, ask who they are, and then comply. But don't comply without knowing those things. Why would you do that?
Oh, hi friends. What you just saw there is a clip from our Rebel News daily live stream show. It's fun, it's fast, and it's completely unscripted, so you never really know what you're going to get. Just go to rebelnews.com/livestream.